On the path of spiritual practice and service, there are journeys not measured by miles, but by each mindful step, each peaceful breath, each heartbeat of awareness. The walk for peace is a true expression of that spirit. Departing from Hongdao Vipassana Bhavana Center, the future site of the ancient sacred Buddhist scripture stupas, Dhammacetya, the 2,300-mile journey will pass through multiple states across the United States, culminating in Washington, D.C., with each step offered as a prayer for world peace. This journey is a message of mindfulness, loving kindness, and faith in the light of wisdom. It is not merely a traditional Dhutanga practice, but a living offering. Each step is taken in mindfulness, each breath anchored in compassion, connecting the faith and wisdom of countless beings who yearn for the light of understanding in a world full of suffering. Every step is a prayer for world peace. Every mindful breath embodies compassion, selflessness, and awakening. With reverence, we seek the blessings of the Triple Gem and the support of noble friends, that every step of this journey may be shared by all beings as a collective path towards peace, compassion, and liberation. A new journey continues the steps once begun. A renewed vow nurtures the path of awakening for all beings.
You are so adorable. How many of us thinking about burger? You did? Oh wow. How about beef steak? You do? Wow. All kind of food. So we sit in here, but we thinking about beef steak, burger, tacos. Some of us maybe went back to Thailand. Some of us may went back to Vietnam. Or I might went back to my temple in Fourth Ward. And all of us here probably thinking of this and that. This person and that person, or our homes. Right? We keep doing that every day. So my question is, when are we gonna stop? Yes. Right now? Right now. So adorable. Right now, we're gonna stop. We have to stop. At some point, we need to stop all that thinking, right? Because right now, we are focusing on listening to what I said already. So the concentration actually switched to here, right? Not here anymore, right? If you still concentrate in here, then you won't be able to hear what I said, correct? So that was a correct answer right now. We stop all that thinking to listen, and we spend our time here to listen, trying to find out who we are. So who we are? Who are we? Do you know our past? Who knows our past in the previous life? You do too? There's one thing that we'll be able to know our past that I would like to share with you. In order for us to know our past, look at us right now in this lifetime. what we are getting our life. Are we struggling? Are we happy? You can tell your past. If your life is struggling so much in this lifetime, that means your past must be something really, really bad. If you are very happy right now, you're free of suffering, that means your past have generated, cultivated so much good deed, wholesome deed. What about our future? You want to know your future? If you want to know your future, then look at what you are doing right now. What you're doing right now is gonna be the result for the future, in this lifetime or the next life. So it all depends on us that we want our life to be free from suffering, to be happy, or suffering and unhappy. We choose. No one else can force. No one else can give us or force us to do anything like that. It's all on us. We decide. So who wants to be happy? Raise your hand. We all want to be happy. That's why we are here. To find out the truth, who we are. What do we need to do? And guess what? All of you, do you know each other? No? And of course you don't know us at all, for sure. Right? What are the chances in our life that we can meet with each other and sit here like this and talk? Probably like 0. But here we have one chance. Some of us have yesterday, last night, but now we have another chance. That's amazing, isn't it? Do you think that we were relatives in the past already? Maybe. Could be. We have done good deeds together. We might be brother and sister, the whole family. And after we reborn, we have to go with our karma to the next life. And so you reborn into a different family, I reborn in a different family in a different country. That's why we say a circle of life. It's just like that. It's changing. Life circle. And so today we are here together again. Of course, there's a connection between all of us. There are so many people out there, they wouldn't spend their time to listen to the others, to learn from the others, right? Or even sit together like this. Maybe on a table and a fancy chairs or something, not on the grass like this. But here we are. I've been seeing all the monks sitting on the grass on one side and all the lay people on one side sitting on the grass and eat just same like the monks. That was amazing. That is connection. We let go of all that ego. Is that true? We let go of all that ego. Regardless of skin color, faith, we believe in it. We just be together and talk and listen and look at each other and smile. That is wonderful. So I do have a strong belief that we were probably family members in the past already, or friends, or brother and sister, or teachers, or student, all that kind of connections. And so for us to carry on this, because we will not stop here in this life unless we want to stop our life in this lifetime to liberate all kind of suffering to attain nirvana. Then we have to practice diligently each and every day. Practice really well. Otherwise, we would still reborn again and again and again and again. It would never end. And every single lifetime, we are suffering with a different family members. If we are lucky, if we have good deeds, then we might have reborn into a family where they believe in karma, they do good deeds, and they support each other. They won't hurt each other. If not, then we were in a family totally different. Then we suffer again. And so for the monks to carry on this mission to spread the awareness of peace, loving kindness and compassion, that actually brought all of us together. Isn't it true? If without this journey, I don't think we'd be able to meet with each other. Some might find the place to learn mindfulness meditation because at our temple, there are people that driving across the Rosedale Street and they see the sign of the temple say Vipassana, which is insight. And then they stop by and ask about meditation and cries and talk about it. I say, why are you crying? They say that they didn't know that there's a temple like this exists in this side of the world. And so they want to learn more about meditation. They want to get out of the suffering. And so we all traveling like this every day. We are very tired. It's not easy, super tired. But we still walk because we love to spread this awareness of peace and love to all the people that we meet, we can connect with. But what we really hope that what we share every day like this, that you all can bring it into practicing and expert it to support your life, to support your family members. Otherwise, when we pass this city, this town, later on, maybe a couple more months, we finish this journey and everything will be settled, then we're back to no more again. So what's the purpose? What's the point? I always said, I don't know how to say that, but when we burn the fire, some wood, some log, some will keep the fire for a longer time. Some very quick, just like that, and then gone, vanished. We are just like that. Sometimes when we hear something, when we heard somebody try to raise awareness of something that touched our heart, and then we go for it and we will go look for them, try to find out, and then right after that, we drop everything. Nothing left for us. Means we waste a lot of time for our life, in our life. Don't waste it, because we don't have much time to waste. We don't know what happened tomorrow, so don't waste your time. When you already have the method of breathing, take it in and practice every day. If you have 10 minutes per day, that's perfect. At least you still have 10 minutes to practice. And actually, when you practice that, you can help your kids a lot. You can help your kids. You can ask them to join with you. And so that will support them to learn, to study. So why not? There's a couple of things that I want to share. In the morning when we wake up, we write the sentence up, today's going to be my peaceful day already, right? We already know that, correct? Now the second thing, we go around look for a heart. Okay? Anywhere we go, on that pavement, on that tree, or anywhere, if you see the heart, the shape of a heart, just recognize it, or you can take a pictures of it. Try that. Then you will see hearts everywhere. Just like you wanted to buy a car, like a Mercedes, a white one, for example. And then when you driving out there, and then you start to see a lot of car, a lot of Mercedes in white that pass by you. It's still going back and forth every day out there. But we didn't notice that until we want to buy one. Then you can see it everywhere. Why? Because your mind is focusing in it, right? Same thing as this one. If you want to focus in this, it will just stick right here. But you need to show it some love. You have to love practicing mindfulness, breathing. Otherwise, it's very easy for you to drop. Like I said, it's very boring to do the breathing. Okay? Because when you breathe in and breathe out, your mind goes up. And you keep doing this, bringing it back every single time like this. It makes you feel like, is there anything else that I can do? This is so boring, nothing else that I can do. And so that's why you don't want to practice anymore. But if you can look closely, you can see, now if your minds go, you recognize it right away. But before, you never know that. You never see that your minds go here and there. Right? So when it goes, and then you bring it back, and when it goes, you forgot to bring it back, and you follow that thought. What happened next? You fall asleep. You fall asleep. When your body is tired, that's the different story. But when you are not, but you don't pay attention to this, if you keep following your thoughts, then you will fall asleep. Because the mind has nothing to do. That's why it falls into sleep. But when you awake and bring it back here, then you will stay awake again. But when you let go of this and follow something else, thinking of this and that, you fall asleep again. That is normal for every practitioners at the beginning. Don't be afraid. Just continue with that. There's another method that you can use. The counting. That how many of you already know of the counting 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3? Already, right? Some. So breathe in, count 1. Breathe in, count 1 in, 1 out, 1 in 2, out 2, in 3, out 3, in 4, out 4, in 5, out 5, and then repeat 1, 1 to 6, 6, and then beginning 117 to 77, 11 to 88, 11 to 99, and 111 to 1010, and then start over again. Okay, that is another method. A different one, when you breathe in, so now you have in, out, and then count the number, correct? Another method for you, I always use, which is when I breathe in, I recite Bud. When I breathe out, I recite To. Bud, To, Bud, To, Bud, To. That's what I recite. Why do we need all that? Because our mind is not here with us at all the time. We've been wandering around for so long already. It's very difficult for us to come back right here. So we need more things for this mind to do. The more work it needs, the more work for it, the more concentrate and alert it will. So breathing plus reciting the number, or in, out, or Bud, To. Those are the things that you could do. Now, when you walk, exercise. I know that when we walk for exercise, we have an ear part to listen to music. Is that right? Okay, now change it. Change. When we walk, just be mindful to walk. If you walk fast, that's fine. If you can concentrate on your breathing when you walk, that's perfect. Or when you can concentrate on your foot, your footstep, when you step up and then you touch, you feel that sensation, touch, 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 just like that. And then what about when you cook? We talked about this already, but I want to go a little bit further. When we cook, when we cut something with a knife, a very sharp knife, if we don't pay attention, our mind's not there, what's going to happen? We cut our finger, right? Our mind is very sharp, just like that knife. Just like that knife, very sharp. It just depends on us, how clever we are. We know how to handle that knife or not. If we don't know how to handle that knife, we're gonna cut us and cut the others. Same thing as the mind. If we don't know how to manage it, you will harm yourself, you will harm the other. So we need to be clever, we need to be mindful on what we're doing. I know that it's difficult, it's hard for all of us just to drop everything that we have been doing for so long, for many years. Now just one task at a time. But I believe that we can do it if we want to change, to be a better us. Then when you cut something, just pay attention to it. When you cook something, just pay attention to it. When you washing dishes, pay attention to it. When you walk, just walk. When you listen, just listen. When you read, just read. Nothing else. If we all can do that, we will have a peaceful day, a peaceful family. When we have a peaceful family, we will have a peaceful neighborhood. When we have a peaceful neighborhood, we will have a peaceful society. And the whole country will be in peace. We don't need to fight for it. Automatically it will be in peace. Because there's nothing to against with each other. We just have to look within to find that peace. So with all these methods that I would like to share with you, and I hope that you will take that into consideration and practice it. Don't trust it. Try it first. Okay? Try it first to see the results. And when we walk to this now, 31 days already. And I think that this is the time I need to share about this, because not many people know how to greet the monk when we meet. Either shake hand or hug. Of course, we want to shake hand, we want to hug. That's not a problem at all. Okay? But I always said, we've been doing this for so long, many times, everywhere, right? But let us all greet each other in a peaceful way. What is a peaceful way? By doing this. Positive, negative energy all together. Like this. Just when we put our hands up like this, and then just, if you can try, okay? When you just slowly put your hands up like this and pay attention to it, focus, relax, no thinking, no thought, no nothing, just like this. Just slow a little bit, slow down a little bit. You will feel peace right away at that moment instead of this. Right? You can see the difference, right? That is a peaceful way to greet each other. And we are here try to bring that message, correct? That's why when people trying to shake our hand or hug us, we just say, let's peace. Let's greet each other in peace like this. I think it's a beautiful way. We can try, we can change. It doesn't hurt anybody, right? So that is how we can greet each other. And plus, one more thing. Some very excited to see us, females, want to hug us because to show some love and respect. But for monks' rule, we are not allowed to touch female. That is why when you see that we put our hands up like this, means let's do this. But nothing about we don't like you or anything like that. Okay? We love each other in a different way. Just in a different way. That's it. When we walk on this journey, means there is no different already. We let go of everything. There's no different at all. For sure. Everybody equal. Just like us. So let us all love each other, and let us all try to spread this loving kindness, compassion, and peace to our loved one, to our neighbors, to our society, to our country, and this whole world. Hopefully one day it will bloom so that everybody will be at peace. All right? You have any question?
Why do you walk? Basically.
Why do we walk? Because we've been seeing a lot of suffering around us. All the people that we loved, all the people that come into the temple and talk with us and express their feeling, how suffering they are, and they can't find the way out. And that is the reason why that bring that to my mind, that I want to do something to share this message to all the people. And if I just stay at the temple and go online and talk, that won't be like this here today, right? It's a different story. That's why when we walk, we show some dedication, effort, patience, and determination. That is how and why you, your family, and everybody show us that much of love and come here, sit down with us like right now.
What does it feel like to walk with peace?
Why do I feel like to walk with peace? You know what peace is? No? Are you happy? I think you do because you've been smiling the whole time when I met you earlier until now. Your mom must love you a lot. Right? So you are at peace. But ask your mom, see if she's at peace or not. She probably sometime not in peace. Okay? So that is why we want to bring that message to your mom and all the mom in this world and all the dads in this world. And for you too. Maybe later on you would understand.
I have a question about Aloka.
He's sleeping, but I can
How
answer
old
for
is
him.
he, and how long have y'all had him?
Aloka, I think he's 4 years old, and I adopted him end of 2022 when I walked in India for 112 days. Me and Ajahn boy right here and Ajahn right here, we walk in India for 112 days, over 100 monks total. We walk from India to Nepal and then Nepal back to India, a circle like this. So Aloka follows on day 6 of the walk from the Kolkata airport in India. He followed us. By that time, he's like a stray dog, but very hungry, nothing to eat. And then when he saw us, I tried to feed him with water on my hands like this. He afraid, he's scared. And then we feed him some snacks, some cookies, things like that. Day after day, he started to follow. And there's a lot more dogs following us, but they all drop out and only Aloka left. Yeah. He stick with us. And so Aloka walk, but playful, very playful and protective. He's nighttime when he see dog around, he just chase them out. He doesn't want like anybody, any dogs around. Just him. Just him. And so after that walk is about in April of 2023, I bought an airplane ticket for him, Emirates airplane, and he went to JFK, quarantined in JFK for 28 days, alone.
Poor thing.
So the day that I left him in New Delhi, India, let me tell you the story. I took him around and around to find for the hotel because after the walk, I did all the paperwork for him. So we looked for a hotel to stay. None of the hotel accept dog. So I don't know where to go, but luckily there was a kind of old hotel. He accepted it, but we need to pay extra. I was like, okay, that's fine. And then on the day that Emirates airline come to take him, And then I took him out to the car, put him in the back seat of the car, and he thought that I would jump to that car with him. But then I didn't. I shut the door and I stepped away. And he just running around the back seat looking at the back windshield. Cried so loud. Cried really bad. Oh. And so, and I say, I will see you later, which is 30 something days later, 2 days of flight, and then 28 days quarantine. I book a flight ticket with my master from Fort Worth to New York, and then rent a car to go to the JFK to receive him. The staff brought him out, going through several glass window and opened the final doors. He saw me. I say, Aloka, and he just ran straight to me and pushed me down on the ground, kiss and everything like that for a longest time. And then I say, you stay here, okay, I'm gonna go prepare the car. I stepped out and he thought I left him again. And he cannot stay still. He's running around in the office. And then I brought him home from there. He get to see all states that we crossed by. And then when he came back to our temple, the first thing he would do, he ran away all the temple, go see the fish, the pond, everything. And I took him into my I call it kuti, which is my place to stay. A lot of blinds. I left it in there. He torn up everything in that room. Nothing left. New cushion, new bed, new mattress, he tear them all off. We replaced, he tear them all off. So that is his story, and he been going through a lot, and I train him a lot too. So he's a lot of love that people give to him, and I can tell right now so much people everywhere we go just ask for Aloka, 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 and I don't know if something happened to him, then what's going to happen? But he's very clever. He always stick around with us. For sure, he's fine. It's just that he walked too much, and he's tired. When we stop, and he just needs to sleep. That's all. And he doesn't want to go with the car. He just wants to walk, because he's a walk dog with us. We walk, he walk. For 2 weeks before this journey, before that, when I turn on the car key, he knows right away. He jump into my car, go anywhere, everywhere. But then for 2 weeks before this journey, he would not get to the car. When I drive, he just walk or chase after. I don't know why, but that's what he did. Yes, so that is the story of Aloka. It's a long story, but very brave dog.
Alo-
She had said Aloka must have been suffering before he found you.
Yeah, he been suffering, but now he's okay. He's with us. He's safe. So don't worry. At least now he has a house to stay, right? He's not stray anymore. He's not going out there and fight anymore. The walk in India we call We walk through all the sacred places of our Buddha that he have walked to. So we walk to over 100 sites, to find the footprint of the Buddha, and also to seek for loving kindness and compassion and peace.
I don't have a question, but I just want to tell you all, thank you so much. You brought so much light and joy and just given me so much hope for our communities, and I just want to thank y'all so much. Your light and energy will be here for lifetimes to come.
Thank you so much. It's very meaningful to all of our monks, venerable monks. We talk about it every day when we come back. We talk about it. There's days that is not like the incident, then maybe we don't want to say anything. We just need to be to have our own space, and we pray and we meditate and then share that merit. But there's days that we receive a lot of love, and then we talk about it. We talk that we be able to help that person. We be able to help that person. This person is happy. We are happy to do so because that is our purpose in this life, that we practice and we want to bring that message to help the others. So that is purpose, and we can fulfill that purpose within this walk. So we are very happy. And that is why even though when we are very tired, we still smile and walk. And every night when we come to the stop area, and there's a lot of people welcoming us like this, that is very grateful. We are very grateful, and that helps a lot. We have the strength to continue, even though it's a long journey behind us. Still have a long journey. Yeah. When we will walk to Washington D.C., probably we'll spend a couple of days in Washington D.C. And we have informed all the Buddhist monks and practitioners and to the people that if possible, everybody will be gathering at the Washington D.C. to welcome the team and then walk with us to the Capitol. Everybody will take a peaceful walk like that to the Capitol, and then we do meditation and things like that at the Capitol. After that, we will take maybe using those RV home to go back home. Hopefully there's space for us. Or we can just sit down anywhere in that hallway. We cannot walk back home. Yeah. It's a long journey, and we have things to do for our May event. So we don't have time left to walk.
So every state y'all stop at, you're going to stop at the capital?
Yes, that is our goal, to stop at the capital of each state. But there might be states that we cannot stop because it's way out of the route.
Thank you.
ETA February the 15th. But we will try our best to come up with the final date, so to inform to all. That way everybody can arrange to see if we can meet again in Washington D.C. I think it'll be grateful. Yeah.
What is your May event?
The May event we call International Vesak Day. Vesak Day is the 3 special occasions of our Buddha: the birth, the enlightenment, and the passing away. Aloka, may he just want to answer it. The 3 special occasions: the birth, the enlightenment, and the passing away of the Buddha, on the same full moon day and month, but different years, of course. That is international event. But the second major event is the reciting of all of his teachings. All countries will be gathering and then recite it every day, from morning to night time. We read it over and over like that. And at night time we have a Dhamma talk like this, delivered by different masters, different countries. But the special event is the Buddha relics. Our Buddha, after the cremation, he has left many different sizes and colors of relics, which is his bones. And the Sri Lankan government, they have kept those relics for a longest time from India. So 2 or 3 months ago, my teachers and some more went to Sri Lanka to have a meeting with the president, the prime minister, and all the senior monks over there. Talk about we want to ask for that Buddha relics to bring to United States. And we got an approval from the government in Sri Lanka. So end of April, we will have to fly to Sri Lanka to have the parade to receive the Buddha relics and a branch of the Bodhi tree that they offer for our projects in Fort Worth. And then we will fly back to Fort Worth, hopefully on the 2nd of May. Then we will have a parade, all the floats and everything, different countries will be receiving the relics at the airport, DFW airport, to the temple. And we have 9 days of celebration and for people to see the Buddha relics and pay respect to the Buddha relics. This is the first time in the history of Sri Lanka that they allow 4 Buddha relics to go out of the country at the same time. The first time in the history in the United States that we received the Buddha relics from Sri Lanka like that. So it's very special. Not many people can see, even though they go to Sri Lanka. But now we were very lucky that they approve for us to have the Buddha relics exhibition here next year in May 2nd to May 10th. So we respectfully invite you all to join us. It's a special event. And also on the last night, May 9 at night time, is a super special event, which is lighting up 24,000 candles, offering and praying for peace. That model is completely different with what you have been seeing with 24,000 candles. That I'm still designing it. Hopefully I will have a better model. And we would love to have you all there, because that offering the lights represent for knowledge, right? And dark, like all that delusion, all that things we call delusions. We cannot see, cloudy, we cannot see. So when the light lit up, all this will be vanished, right? That is why we want to light it up, to light our mind, and to pray for peace, and hopefully that our country, our world will be at peace.
How many countries have you visited among your walks?
There's monks walking in India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, also in some Malaysia as well, Thailand, Cambodia and Laos, and the first time in the United States.
Thank you very much for your walk.
Sadhu, thank you, sir.
Please discuss with us the importance of stillness of mind as you walk and endure the elements, the stress on the body, and how that stillness keeps you going, please.
Thank you for that question. When we walk like this, pain, numb, injure, all that. But when we are mindful on what we're doing and all that pain, when where's pain, if we're mindful with that, that won't bother us. So even though we get cuts, even though we have blister and everything, but those things, we understand that it's just impermanent. And this body, regardless, it will happen. If not this, it will be a different things. It will happen. We know that, we realize that these are impermanent. If happen, it will be cured. And so none of those can stop our journey, because we know our goal that we want to reach to all people, to bring this message. That is much more important than all this. That is why that keep us continue on this journey. And every step that we made, we are always mindful on how we walk. Like myself, when I walk, I always pay attention to my breathing. Except the time when people asking and say hi and waving at us. Other than that, I will stick with this. And of course, I will watch out for my team, for cars, for traffic, things like that. But we need to be mindful, basically. Mindful on what we see, what we look, what we want, and what we step on. Sometimes when I step on a rock and my Lung Po, he just say, Buddho, Dhammo, Sangho, right behind me. He know that it hurts. It really hurts. But then I take a deep breath and I start to walk again, slowly, and then I pick up and I walk faster again. Just like that. We practice a lot on this journey. It's not easy. But those are very important, and those are good lessons for us. Yeah.
I would ask another, please. What is your practice before you leave in the morning to prepare yourself for the journey?
Same thing, we will praying. We do the praying and meditation. Earlier, before the accident, we'll be able to meditate more, because we will leave around 7 a.m., not 6. But now, since time changed, and we don't want to walk at night time after sunset, we change our plan to walk at 6. So we wake up at 4, clean up, and then have a breakfast. And chanting, meditation, and then breakfast, and then we leave at 6. And we stop around 4, 5, or even 6 p.m. But we don't want to walk after 6 anymore. It's very dangerous for all, not just us, but for the drivers as well. But I do hope that all drivers out there be mindful when they drive. Not because of us. We're mindful when we walk, but when we drive, we need to be mindful when we drive, because we still have family members and everything. We don't want anything to happen to anybody, right? So when we drive, please be mindful. Don't stop for us. If anyone wants to stop for us, just go, and then mindful to turn and then stop by the sidewalk or something. But don't just apply the brake in the middle of the road and then wave at us or talk with us. That is dangerous. And earlier today, we didn't want to walk on that highway anymore. We took a turn to go to the inside. Yeah. So if I hope that this message will be spread out there for all people, that when you drive, please be mindful and don't stop, keep going. Find a right place to turn and then wait for us there. Then we can talk. But don't stop in the middle of the road, please. Thank you so much. May you all be well, be happy and peaceful. And I hope we can meet again. We do have blessing strings. So which one have not? Any of you that have not received, you can come and we will give you the blessing string.